Hey guys, my name is Aaron. Welcome to 4 Kids and a Farm. My wife and I, Rachel, have 4 kids on a 5-acre farm here in Northern California. And this video today is a culmination of our backyard meat bird experiment. When COVID-19 hit earlier this year, we had an acute interest in where our food comes from. And so we hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell, and as you find value in this video, comment below, share this video. We really enjoy raising our own food here on our farm. It's very important to us. We wanted to see if we could raise our own chickens from egg to hatch to brood to tractor to butcher from our own backyard. We knew we would have to provide them food, and that's the only thing that we couldn't provide them from our farm. We knew that we weren't going to produce as much as we would if it was a Cornish cross, but we wanted to see if we could do it without having to purchase chickens from somebody else, if we could do it solely from what we had here on the farm.
So this weekend we're gonna go ahead and harvest our chickens. So right now I'm just getting things ready. I'm laying out the tables, making sure that we have a cooler with ice filled up in it, and just getting things ready for chicken processing. So here we go. This is going to be our setup today. We have water over here, and then this is going to be the dirty zone where we hang up the kill cones, or they call them hugging cones or kill cones, and then you let them bleed out into the buckets. There's a little bit of water in the buckets. You come through here, water source right here. There's going to be the plucker right here. We're waiting for the plucker, so we're waiting for that. And then it comes over here into the clean zone. Everything's been sanitized and everything is clean. This is where we're going to make the cuts. This cooler is filled with ice and water for ice baths, and then they can chill and cool down. And then this is where we'll set up the bagging station. So that's our setup. Getting ready for it.
Okay, go get me a little rooster.
Those roosters are so mean. They keep on attacking us when we're trying to get them.
Now, this is not the first time we butchered chickens. We butchered them in the past, and we started out making a lot of mistakes. I think you have to there's that muscle memory. You have to remember how to do things, but we had trouble with the water temperature a little bit. We had trouble with the timing in the water bath to be able to pluck the feathers cleanly. And so I think chickens are kind of just like pancakes. Like the first 1 or 2 pancakes is just, it's a little bit of a mess, but you got to get everything right, all the gears going, and you know, your skill back up to speed before you can be efficient again.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. It's taking longer than we thought. But we got some good help.
We do.
And we're having fun.
Last time it took me.
Oh my goodness. Be respectful. Come on.
I think we watched Stony Ridge Farmers butchering video 2 or 3 times, and a couple polyface ones as well, just to refresh our memories. But I don't think unless you do it consistently year in and year out, you just hop back into it. remembering everything you need to do. Like as you bend it, it kind of opens up that.
Once you get that, it's a
Treats for the dog.
You're looking at this?
Yep. Queen bird.
Queen birdie.
Can we get the water?
Man, look at that bird. Like perfect.
How many more do we got, AJ?
Good job, Brookie.
I did not do anything to make this one
look
good.
They're all gone.
Look at you. Do you want to help Grandpa wash those off? Hold it up a little further so Grandpa doesn't have to bend so bad. Good job, Grandpa.
A lot of emotions come to the surface when you're harvesting an animal. And a lot of those feelings are feelings that I don't think people feel on a regular basis. In the end, I think it's really hard to explain unless you know, unless you've done it. But the best way I can explain it is the two feelings that are kind of mushed together is sorrow and thankfulness. I mean, you have put a lot of work into loving these animals, and you know that you're going to harvest them, but then harvest day comes and you would have to just be soulless not to have some kind of sadness in you. But we are also thankful at the same time that these animals lived a good life, they died swiftly and humanely, and we get to provide food for our own table. Now, after we butcher these guys, we are not ready to have a chicken dinner, but there is a freedom that comes from being able to do these things we did. It is hard work and it is intense, and you feel those emotions like a rock. But every time we go into our freezer, there's food. You can only be thankful for that. That you know where it came from and how it arrived into your freezer. There's a peace that comes from that that you cannot receive any other way.
What are you feeling for when you reach in there?
You just go as close to the top as you can and try to grab everything just like a bunch of grapes.
Like a bunch of grapes.
Yeah, just...
You can do it, Mom. I think if I would like not be worried about my nails, is that what? I don't like things under my nails. It's just I get
Mom's
grossed
worried about
out.
her nails.
No, I don't care about my nails and how they look. I care about getting crap under them.
And not being able to get them out.
Right? Oh, it just grosses me out.
One thing we definitely will do next time is get the poultry bags to shrink wrap these a lot better. We thought the Ziploc bags would do fine, and they probably will for a few months, and we'll probably eat this amount of chicken in that time, and so we're not really worried, but it definitely looks a lot cleaner and secure with those shrink wrap poultry bags. We got a total of 18 roosters back from this, and we got a bunch of really cool layers as part of our egg laying program. Was it kind of gross taking care of the bucket of guts?
Oh yeah.
Did you think that there would be that many guts from that many chickens?
No.
No.
They're tiny little animals, but have a lot of guts.
So how do you feel about butchering the chickens?
Like,
Did it make you happy or sad?
sad and happy.
What do you mean?
Like, because we're killing them, it makes me sad. Well, not killing them, butchering them. It makes me sad, and then I'm happy because it provides us with food on our table.
What was your job when we were butchering chickens?
I was spraying
You were spraying off what?
the chickens.
The chickens what? What were you-
Feathers.
Yeah. What did you wash off the chickens with?
The hose.
Did you use any soap?
Nope.
No, that would be gross. How do you feel about butchering chickens?
Like Cade said.
What did Cade say?
He said happy and sad.
Okay. Do you like the roosters?
Kind of.
But not really.
Not really.
Okay, so AJ's kind of the king of the ducks. If we were to butcher ducks for meat, would you have a harder time with that than the chickens?
With those ducks, yeah.
Yeah, well those are egg-laying ducks, but if we specifically had ducks for meat,
Then yeah, I'd be more comfortable with that, definitely.
we've never even tried duck meat on our farm, so that might be something we do in the future.
Yeah.
So, is it easier when you're raising them for that purpose?
Yeah, actually, because I know that I just learned that to make it as happy as possible, just not get too close to them, because if I get too close to the animals, then it's a lot harder.
If we never butchered animals on our farm, we would have 1,000 animals,
Probably more.
and we already have a ton.